So extensions can be a little bit deceiving when you're assessing the quality, especially if you don't really know a lot about how they're processed. To break it down for you, every piece of hair has cuticles that all face one direction, kind of like a pine cone. They're all kind of like facing one direction going down the hair strand. When extensions are made, obviously they're cut from someone's head. The collection process has to be very organized to keep all of the cuticles facing the same direction, because say you cut this off my hair, sometimes it falls to the ground, like they're not that organized, and when they pick it back up, the cuticles might be facing different directions. So what they do at the factories is they give the hair an acid bath, and they either strip the cuticles or they force them all in the same direction. But this is a very harsh process. Sometimes you'll get extensions that feel really, really soft, very soft. That means that they've probably stripped the cuticle, which doesn't leave the hair with much defense towards heat, sun, anything in the environment. The cuticle protects the core of the hair strand. Now, the importance of having all the cuticles facing the same direction is huge, because if they're facing two different directions, your hair will get tangled. If you run your fingers down your hair this way, it's smooth because all the cuticles are facing down. If you go this way, it's rough because you're going against the grain. So you can imagine two different facing cuticles, it's going to be rough and it's going to mat and get tangled. So that's why I'm saying they can be deceiving, because they can feel very soft, but that's because they've undergone that harsh chemical process that strips the cuticle from them. Meaning that your extensions won't really last that long if the cuticle has been stripped. They might last 2 to 3 months before they start to look really harsh, especially if you're using heat or any hair products or like shampoo with sulfates. The hair that I carry has not undergone that process. The cuticles are intact. You will hear cuticle aligned hair, means that it has had the acid bath and had the cuticles aligned. Cuticle intact hair means that the cuticles haven't been modified. They're still intact and they're still facing the same direction. And that kind of hair can be bleached because it hasn't been stripped of its protecting cuticles, and it still feels nice, still feels strong. So all of my hair is cuticle intact. And the reason that it's deceiving, is because it still feels soft, don't get me wrong. But if you feel the cuticle like aligned or where it's been stripped, it's very soft. It's very soft and very, very delicate. And you don't want your hair extensions to be delicate because you want to be able to style them and use products without having to